Namaskaram. I pay my solemn obeisance to all the viewers and listeners. Dear viewers, today I am going to give a lecture on Bible, Old Testament, and this is the first chapter, that is Genesis. The first book, that is Genesis, and the chapter is 28th. So this chapter contains 22 verses, and in this verse Isaac is blessing Jacob and is saying that you should go to Padan Aram, to the house of Bethuel, that is your mother's father, and you should go there and take a wife from thence. And he blessed Jacob, but Esau did not like that, but Jacob obeyed his father and went to Padam Aram. Unto Laban, a son of Bethuel. He was a Syrian and the brother of Rebach. Jacob and Esau's mother. So he started his journey, and in the mid of the journey he slept, and there in dream he visualized Lord God, and Lord God in the dream said to him that I am with you and I would help you to get the desired thing which I had earlier promised to Abraham. And in the dream, Jacob visualized that there is a ladder from this earth to that heaven, and at the top of that heaven Lord God was staying. And when he awakened, when he awoke, he said to himself that if Lord God, he said to himself or to God, you may consider any of these two options. He said that if God would help me to get bread and to get uh, all the things which he desired, and the wife and the money. So he said that if I would receive that, whatever you would give, he is speaking to God. God not in visualization but in imagination. God is not present in actual form but in visualized form, in realized, in imagined form. So he vowed that whatever he would attain, whatever he would receive by the God, he would surely give the tenth unto thee, means God. Hence, he is offering God the tenth of what he would get. Now, we should analyze the whole episode. In this episode, it is clear that Jacob, he was dreaming. Any person could dream of God, that is not a problem. But the Lord God, which he is dreaming, that is always in the form shape, that is always in the form, that cannot be formless. Though Christians used to advocate that God is formless, but nowhere they are visualized, nowhere they had ever visualized formless God. Formless God, in fact, cannot be visualized. Whatever they visualize, God, Lord God, is always in a shape, and most prominently in the shape of a human. So this is the prominence that God, Lord God, appears in the form of human. It means it is the creation of human. We could say that it is the creation of, it is the imagination of human. So Lord God appears in the form of human. First thing is this. So even in dream state, they are visualizing human form, which he thinks that Lord God is present, and Lord God is in dream state. So why should not be called a dream? Why should we call Lord God in dream? Why should we not call it a dream? And in dream, you have imagined a character called Lord God. You have dubbed that character Lord God, and in imagination itself, he is thinking that there is a ladder from this earth to that heaven. Actually, this is the story. When people used to hear the story like this, they well imagine that there should be a ladder by which a person could migrate from this earth to that heaven. This is not only the dream state, but this is the wishful state of a devotee who believes that God is in heaven. So, human would also be in heaven, and God is also be in heaven, and God would be on the top of the heaven. That is the seventh floors. Suppose there are floors made in heaven, and so on the top of the heaven, I mean on the seventh floor, there would be Lord God sitting and giving justice to his devotees or to non-devotees. So we can clearly conclude that this Lord God is in imagined form and in human form, and living in heaven and at the top of the heaven, at the top level. So this Lord God, in no sense it seems real. The philosophy of this Bible is clearly very funny philosophy, a philosophy of children, immature mind, childish immature mind. This is the philosophy. So here now we should look at the last stage of the episode, last stage of this chapter. And in this chapter, see, there is a clear-cut bargaining of a devotee. Bargaining is that you should support me, you should give me, and I would go give the 10th of what would you give me? So whatever I would receive, I would give the 10th part of it to you. It means did this man, Jacob, consider that Lord God want his 10th part, or Lord God is in need of his 10th part? If Lord God could give anything to him, what is the need of offering that part, even the 10th part of that which he gathered from Lord God himself? So this is clearly the illogical mind. All things belong to God. Either you consider that all things belong to God and offering is just to express your emotions, your devotion, and that could be just by offering yourself, your ego to God. That should be the case. But here this man is offering, this man is promising, not offering, but this man is offering, this man is vowing that I would offer 10th part of what I would receive, means offering only the article, the object, matter. So here devotion if I would say in pure Sanatan form, devotion is not pure here. Here devotion is highly materialistic and businessman-like. That I would give some percentage of what I would receive, I would give some percentage of that. And here he is deciding that it should be the 10th part. So 10% he would give, so he would give commission. So this is what Bible is teaching, how it could generate devotion into the mind of a pure personality, a real personality, a real seeker, truth seeker. So this is not the book of truth seeker. This is the book of a greedy person. This is book for the greedy person, and that greedy person wants something from the Lord, and in return wants to give some percentage of that. So this is very unacceptable part of spirituality, and this is very childish like. This is what I could say about this Bible. Hari Om.